Audio on demand from Vision Christian Media.
Exploring faith and the future. Neil Johnson and Bible teacher Dr. Kameel Majdali.
We're talking about finances, our personal finances, and when it comes to the bank and savings. When we talk about savings, Kameel, we can be led to believe that the bank is the only avenue by which we save, but there are some other alternatives we need to be aware of.
Neil, first of all, I think it's important to understand that practicing savings, putting money away, is a good discipline. In Australia, people are not good at saving. At least that's the general trend. Most people, the idea of putting their money in the bank is as alien as the man on the moon. Spending, running up the credit card, that's more akin to where people are at. But that's unhealthy. To learn to put money away and set goals and budget and save for worthwhile things is very healthy in my estimation. Asia has a different attitude. Asia believes in saving, and sometimes they do it robustly. 20% of their income is salted away in savings. I think that's great. But remember, they're not going to let it sit there rotting at 0.5%. It's being put away for purposes, whether it's to buy the home, invest in a business, pay for education. And the nice thing is, because the money's there, it's also available for emergencies, the unexpected, the rainy day. It's terrible to have something unexpected happen and you have no fat financially to live off, and you have to borrow. When you practice savings and an emergency happens, you've got the cash to pay for such eventualities, and that can help you sleep well at night, Neil.
Jesus told a parable about the talents and the wise servants and the foolish servant that didn't invest. Of course, the wise servant that did invest and doubled the number of talents for the master was commended for what they had done with their savings.
It's an interesting parable, isn't it? The parable of the talents. And yes, there are things we can learn from it. But ultimately, what we want to do with our money, we don't just want to save it so it's sitting there retired. We actually want the money to work for us. If it only sits in the bank, it will be like money on retirement. No, it's got to work, because we have to plan for the future. We have to take care of our families. Just merely earning a wage and paying the bills by itself is not enough. Think of it this way, Neil. There are people that have massively big salaries, 6-figure salaries, and they have nothing to show for it. They don't even own a home. And then there's people on modest salaries, maybe 5 figures or less, and they've got plenty to show for it. It's the attitude we have. The money has to work for you rather than you working for the money. Hence, we need to learn about things such as investment, putting the money where it will grow. In other words, they say your net worth will grow. Now, I'm no economist. I'm a Bible teacher. But I've been blessed, first of all, by having people come into my life and telling me how to handle money. And I guess, being a teacher, I need to be a good student too, willing to learn from others that have a message that is vital for me. So I listen to these voices here in Australia, either native Aussies or immigrants that have come and have done well. I've listened to their stories and their practical application. I have put it into practice, and it has been a positive thing for me. And I happily share these things with my students, my listeners, whoever cares to listen. Make your money work for you rather than you working for money. And let me just add to you this way. Whether it is in buying investment property, buying a business, investing in the stock market, these are all ways you can make your money work for you. But always think long term, never quick fix. We're not gambling here. We're thinking of the future, down the track. Listen to wise counsel. Always ask. Don't be afraid. Aussies sometimes don't want to ask questions. Let's ask questions. Let's ask lots of questions. Because once we have the facts, then we can decide. And then put into practice what we've learned. You'll be amazed how the money will work for you. You can put your head on the pillow and you'll always be able to pay your bills.
Faith and the Future with Neil Johnson and Dr. Camille Majdali from Teach All Nations. Find articles, videos and podcasts from Dr. Camille, plus today's and other episodes of Faith and the Future in the Vision app or at vision.org.au.
Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.